everybody. We are actually
Well, I've been sitting here on this dock by the bay, watching my blue skies turn to gray. Didn't know if I should run or stay, so I pulled up Mike's weather page, 'cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. Well, I admit that I had one or a few, 'cause I was down and I was feeling blue. But then I clicked on Mike's fan page. I saw all my friends now, I'm okay. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away. We all know Mike's a real fun guy. He'll track the storms as they blow by. But when the drunk donkey comes out to play, Miss Julie, take his phone away. 'Cause Mike's weather page, you know he's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
Not sure what the gusts are, but
well, there's Louie and her
definitely,
too. No telling what they're gonna do.
I think we're
You
just getting a
know
little
it's
higher gusts.
got more than a million fans. Yeah, 'cause now Mike's weather page, you know it's got the
Trying to
news
keep the
to
camera from
keep
getting
you
wet.
safe. Mike's
Key
weather
Largo.
page
We're in the
is
eye of
only a
Ada.
click or two away. Mike's weather page, you know it's got the news to keep you safe. Mike's weather page is only a click or two away.
All right, yeah. Yeah. I like that part of the song. What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's Monday. How's everybody doing? Thanksgiving week here. Holidays have creeped in on us. It's November 21st. Where in the world? Where in the world is the year gone, right? Got a little bit of weather to talk about. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving week. We got a lot of folks traveling and getting all set for that. But we'll say hey to everybody. No dogs today, first and foremost. Sad day. The dogs are at the they're at the vet. We had a softball tournament up in Newberry, close to Gainesville, and we gotta go pick the dogs up later. So I miss them. I will admit I miss them. So, anyways, we'll be able to show them off on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Tropics. My dealer, listen, truck pickup today, not truck pickup like truck pick up today. Big day today. Hopefully we bring it home, and it's like that song, I'm reunited and it feels so good. I haven't had my truck for almost 2 months now. Kind of nervous, kind of like a first date. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be weird. I don't know. It's like, hey, it's gonna be very weird feeling. Me and my truck are reunited today. So, anyway, so what's up, Loretta Reed? Good morning. Yeah, we'll show the puppies on Wednesday. Hope they're doing good. What's up, James Ford over there on YouTube? So this is our Daily Brew. Listen. Not know what the heck's going on. It's our Daily Brew. We talk weather all year long. We talk a lot about the tropics. It was kind of busy late season. Ian and Nicole for sure. Ian. I get Ida, Ian, Irma, Isaiah, all these dang ice storms. But Florida really had a busy end of the season. Hopefully things are done. But we still talk weather. We still have a really good crowd that rolls in. The weather is always something to talk about. We got storms brewing this week for hopefully after Thanksgiving. I'm going to show you that. And, of course, springtime, we talk about hurricane or tornadoes. Tornado season is a big deal. You know, it's coming into February, March. We start getting a big dip in the jet stream and get some big storms. And we could get big storms through the wintertime with this La Nina pattern. So we'll keep an eye on everything. But it is our Daily Brew, brought to you by our good friends at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. I think I'm going to bring the old commercial up. They ran a commercial this summer. ABC did, and it went viral. It was a really cool little video they did about making sure you're stocked up on storm essentials. So if you didn't see it, I'll probably end up sharing it again because it was cool. And we appreciate all that they do for us and all of our great MWP family here in the state of Florida. So if you're stocking up for Thanksgiving, make sure you stop by and see our good friends there at ABC for sure. Here's the radar. Let's pull this up while we say hello to everybody. So good morning, Becky. I think we had a troll already. Shelly already kicked them out. I love it. Picking up the pickup, Mikey. That's right. We're going to talk a little bit about the cruise coming up for sure. We got our cruise deadline now within about 3 weeks before we lose our cabins. We're probably at the perfect number right now. We got over 100 people coming, but we still have that. We'll talk about here in a little bit. Katie Kate over on YouTube, good morning. Good morning, Michael from North Carolina. Amanda, are you getting rain down in the Keys? Look, we're looking at radar right now, and we got this frontal line just... I think you're already in the 80s down in the Keys this morning. Laureen Becker, that's best news ever. Tammy Harvick, I'm excited too. I even got some gadgets for it. Look, I got a new sound card because I want to have two microphones. I need to have an outside microphone, so I got an outside microphone. Oh, and I had to buy some USB extenders because it only has 2 USB slots, and I wanted this that can bend. So. Toys from my truck. My storm chaser. Ed, we got juice coming tomorrow to Lakeland. We're talking about that. Hey, Eric, what's up, buddy? I saw your car show down there. Eric, one of our long-term supporters here. Thank you. Derek West, good morning. Shelly worked hard all weekend, got all of our addresses ready. We got our second year Cat 1s t-shirts are going to be going out before Christmas for supporting the page more than 1 year now. And our Cat 3s that have been here for a year will be getting their second set of koozies. Of course, everybody that's Brew Crew annuals gets their Christmas card. So we'll be getting all that out. So Carlos said, rained a lot yesterday. It was terrible. We were up in Gainesville. It was a cold, yucky rain. And it rained all the way home. We had rain in west central Florida, basically all of Florida yesterday was this yucky rain, and it went a little south. And it's still pretty heavy down south. You can start to see this thing lifting up a little bit. That's going to be the story of our system. This front line that we're looking at right here is going to back up. Muggy, backing up storm system. It's going to bring a lot of rain to that east coast maybe today, but Tuesday and Wednesday, this is going to actually... impact a lot of folks here in Florida tomorrow and Wednesday with thunderstorms, yes, and rain, yes. And some of the pockets of rain are showing up pretty heavy. Very hard to pinpoint exactly where, but we could see some heavy rain tomorrow and Wednesday. So you know what I'm doing? I'm crawling up on the roof here in a little bit, putting up the lights while we still have sunshine. And then the second part of the story is this. We got a system brewing way over here. It's going to dip way south, and we're going to see a pretty potent little storm system developing for Friday into Saturday. Unfortunately, some of this rain could impact Thanksgiving Day for Texas, Louisiana. So I'm going to get into all that. So, for sure. Michael, erosion from this storm. Yeah, it's not as bad. However, with this front backing up, we're definitely going to see some winds out ahead of this approaching front Thursday. So we'll get into I'll show you that. It's not as bad as Nicole was, but yeah, we're going to see an impact. So let me show you right now so I don't forget. Since we actually have somebody working on the scene over there. Talking about the East Coast erosion. Biggest story with Nicole, no doubt about it. It was huge. But we are going to see, these are east winds rolling in right now. These are wind gusts. Not so bad tomorrow, not so bad Tuesday. What I'm curious about is this big system coming in later in the week. And let's see if they get anything too big. Nah, they're actually going to turn out ahead of it. So, as expected, anytime you get a big low system here, these winds are going to be bending out ahead of the system. So, maybe won't be much of a direct impact as our next system rolls in. This is Thanksgiving, 10 p.m. So, yeah, no. Actually, your strongest winds, and then they're going to actually go away from the coast. This is Friday. Here's that big system we're going to talk about. Friday, 3 p.m. Ain't going to be no boating going on in the Gulf of Mexico or East Coast. Heavy winds. Now, we could see some big winds. Let's get into this a little bit. But we got a big low pressure system developing. It's going to actually bring, some stormy potential weather here the day after Thanksgiving up towards the Northeast. Could be maybe some big snow, too, especially on the backside. So there you go. We'll talk about that. Mikey, I am not going to fall off the roof. Let's hope not. All right, so let's put one more graphic up here. We'll say some more hellos, and we'll get right into, I guess, what's coming. Here's your 3-day outlook. It's kind of hard to follow, but gives you an idea what's going on. This is through Wednesday. It's kind of hard to follow. Monday, Tuesday. So basically, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you can see the front slowly back up towards Florida, and thunderstorms are going to be possible pretty much any time, any place, because it's kind of hot out there. So luckily, this should be gone for Thanksgiving Day. So yeah, we got Bob Daly. What's up, Bob Daly? Stacy from St. Thomas. So I've seen a bunch of people sharing long-range tropics maps all weekend long. Of course, I did not. The way I do things and what I post is things that I believe in and seek model consistency enough to share. But man, there's just nothing out there brewing in the tropics right now. There was a couple model runs that even showed a system in the Gulf, and it got people all worked up. But right now, I'm not seeing anything in the tropics. It's 9 days away officially. Actually, 10 days. 11:30 is the last day officially of hurricane season. No, I put the Amanda Scott. I got the skeleton all boxed up in the attic. If anybody ever got into our attic, they'd probably be shocked. I got witches and skeletons hanging. What's up, Mr. Trent Hogg? Hope you're doing good, buddy. What's up, Richard? Charles, what's up? Chris Roth from Miami. Catherine from Venice. Appreciate you watching. Renee from Fruitland Park. That's a cool name. I wanted a campfire last night, Mike E., but it was raining. I did get my first Amazon delivery for Christmas. I got this new light kit. Let me show you a picture of it. Pretty stoked about it. It came out really good. There it is. It's got a bazillion different options on it. It's about 7 foot tall. And I ordered another one because I like it. I'm going to put 2 of them side by side. Kind of stoked about it. All right, one more thing to show, then we'll get right into the weather forecast. This is a really cool thing. So Sarah has the best teachers, and Emily here. Growing up here in northern Pinellas County, I think the teachers rock up here. The creativity the teachers do and the amount of time that teachers spend getting things ready for kids, not on the clock. It's just awesome. Every teacher we've had the pleasure to be associated with here in Pinellas County has been wonderful. But I love this thing Sarah brought home. This is so cool. This is a Thanksgiving plate, okay? This is the drumstick. So creative, right? Green beans, stuffing, got corn. Everybody loves corn, right? And then we got mashed potatoes and butter, and I guess that's a beet. But that is so cool, man. This is awesome. In fact, I need to put the year on it so I don't forget. New parents always put the year on things so that you remember. So what is the year? 2022. And I'll put Sarah on there so we know. So there we go. Sarah, it's official now. But that was pretty cool. It was fun. Anyway, Joel, I did that one time and got a lot of trouble. Karens came out. It was not good. It was not good at all. All right, so here's the deal with weather. Let's take a looky. So, tropics are quiet. Let's officially get that out of my system. Because you know what? I didn't even look today. I'm so confident that we don't have anything to talk about that I didn't even look today because there's been nothing showing. So all those maps you might have seen on other model sites were just clickbait. Why post something that's not going to happen? But anyway, nothing. So tropics they might have been done. Could have been it. Tropics could have ended. Let's see if they updated the map. Nope, we still got Ian on there. This is the official map from the National Hurricane Center. They update it. What's fascinating with this, I think it's really awesome, is to see this similarities. But look at this weather pattern here. We had 3 systems do the same exact curve. Look at that. This was Ian, obviously. And look, as they get stronger, I mean, you can learn a lot from this stuff. But look, as they got stronger, they get pulled about the same time. You know, this is everybody old school watches the degree markers, you know. Some that ride too low never get a chance to get pulled up. But if you watch the tracks of these things, man, they all pretty much did the same thing. You know, they all hooked and then turned up. It's really fascinating this year. That was Earl, Fiona, and Ian. All kind of did the same exact ziggle-zaggle thingy. And then we had these 2 form out here. That was Danielle and Gaston. And then we had Hermine way over here to Cape Verde Islands. And then we're waiting on Karen. So anyway, all right. Weather-wise, let's see. All right. So the easiest way to show what's going on here. So here's the current temperatures, by the way. I always think this is cool to look at. This is the National Heat Index map. Kind of shows you where our front is right now, right? Here's our front, and it's not made its way through Florida. That's why we have rain down there, right? This is going to back up, and we're going to bring some moisture and storms Tuesday, Wednesday to the Florida Peninsula. And then this current feel-like temperatures, by the way. So pretty much, we got 32 up there. Northern Florida, feel like 76 in Keys. That's a 44-degree split in Florida. You got the whole country in blue. Even out in California, feel like temperatures are all in the 50s and 40s and 20s right now. There is nobody else in the country that's in the 60s or 70s but Florida. That is amazing. Florida sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, not even southern Texas. The tip of Texas, 38 degrees feel like right now. And we even got 30s and 20s in California. So, man, Florida's sticking out like a sore thumb. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's look at the latest models here on Tropical Tidbits. Because we got a storm brewing for the weekend. For sure. All right, so let's set it up. Let's go to, we don't have snow, I don't think, on the, all right, but we'll go back in the snow. Because there's going to be snow chances this weekend up in the Smokies. I wish I could go. If you want to take a snow trip this weekend, everybody's off pretty much. I think Gatlinburg could be the hot spot this weekend for some surprise snow. Now, we're not talking no Buffalo snow like 77 inches. We're talking about 2 inches. But there's something about 2 inches is a lot more exciting in the Smokies, I think, than 77 inches up in New York. So my Chevy guy's messaging me here. I got to give him a heads up here. Let's see. Let's just skip that. All right. All right. So here's the weather brewing. All right. So the first thing we're watching is the Florida Peninsula. This frontal line is going to back up, and let's get a little closer for that, and then we're going to zoom in. So this is tropicaltidbits.com. So our front's going to back up tomorrow, and late night tonight, Monday night, we can start to see storms inching back up towards the state. And we got a little bit of pop of energy tomorrow night coming across Florida. Now this could be stormy. Depends on where it's going to set up. Nobody really knows. It's eastern favored as far as the heavier rains go, but smack dab over top of Shelly's house and everybody over there in east central Florida. This is into Wednesday morning. So look at that. 3 days of nothing but lingering frontal line. This is all the way to Wednesday night. So far, everything seems like it clears out of here by at least Thanksgiving. Here's Thanksgiving morning for the south and the east. All right. Let's talk about that again. Let's just stick to this for right now. Here's the GFS kind of showing the same setup. Juicy on, Tuesday, Wednesday, right there. Then it's gone by Thursday morning. Now look over here. This is our next system starting to brew on Thanksgiving. But at least, talking about the Tuesday, Wednesday peninsula rains, definitely looks like it's happening. Could be some storms. This is CMC model. This is Tuesday into Wednesday. So that confidence is there. Get your Christmas lights up now. Brent, I hear you, man. My happy place is about 5 inches of snow. Mary, longtime follower. That's right. We have not called this is our linguini front. The reason Ian was so not predictable, but we've had linguini fronts, we called them. We were joking about lingering fronts has been the story of the year, right? Lingering fronts, especially over the upper Gulf. We've had fronts lingering the whole year, so we called them linguini fronts. Bob Daly's asked a great question. Why does history play such a big role in the future of the tropics? Bob, I don't know, but that LRC model that Eric Burris talks a lot about, we're starting to see weather patterns repeat themselves. There's definitely something to it. I mean, that's where common sense and old timers have gut feelings. The gut feelings come from history and knowing weather patterns. Why do you think the birds react and the frogs and the ants, right? Somehow there's an instinct involved with weather that animals predict that people can sometimes predict. We talked about that weird warmth that Irma had and that weird warmth that Ian had. I remember that weird warmth that both of those storms had. And I don't know if that was the telltale sign living in Tampa Bay that we had something brewing with that high pressure system to our north that obviously helped Irma and Ian intensify, but at the same time, it might have had a lot to do with that influence on the turn towards, the east more than where I was at. So, I'm starting to pick up on weather patterns a little bit here and there and what to expect and, feeling things and history repeats itself. That's how people get gut feelings, right? Instinct. So, I find it very fascinating, for sure. Maybe models aren't good at that because they don't have brains. Richard Reamer, yeah, my buddy Reed Timmer. Yeah, so Reed Timmer and Jim Cantori left Nicole and they chased a hurricane, and then a few days later, they were chasing 77 inches of snow. So we got Wednesday. All right, so we know Tuesday, Wednesday. Storm potential. Let's tap into that real quick. Let's look at the HRR because now we're within 2 days. I think we're going to see some possibility of some thunderstorms. Let's see how far out. I don't know if we're out completely yet. Let's see. Let's get thunderstorm forecast. I got to just do lightning. Lightning's always a fun one to look at. Yeah, there could be. There could be a few pops here and there. Let's see, maximum lightning. Not really showing up too much. Some of the here's simulated radar, by the way. This is kind of what it looks like. Storms backing up. Here's tomorrow morning. You can see that juice coming in from the Gulf. Look at this. Boom. Tuesday night. More juice. Bring the juice. Tuesday night. And then look at that. So linguini front, Mary. What's up, Bobby? Bobby Blobby. Cranberry sauce. Ugh. So that's the scoop. Lingering front Tuesday, Wednesday. Question mark with storms. So the windy map showing storms. We could have some thunder. 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 All right. Here's Tuesday night. So according to Euro, we could have some thunderstorm activity, possibly across west central Florida. This is Wednesday night. Or Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So tomorrow, the big question mark. This inflow of Gulf moisture and the warm air could possibly bring some storms. Nothing severe showing up from the National or Storm Prediction Center yet. They're not showing anything too strong. I don't think. Oh, we're just under a light green. That's nothing. I mean, it is something, but it's not. Nothing to stress about. All right. So what's brewing after that? All right. The bigger story is this. What's coming next week? Wow, this week, later in the week. We got Thanksgiving coming. Where's everybody going for Thanksgiving? Tanya, good morning. Where y'all going for Thanksgiving? I'm staying home. Mom and Dad make a really good Thanksgiving dinner, and then we go to our cousin Eric's house for a second. I've been trying to get going on a diet since our MWP cruise back in March. Good morning, Paula Shirley. 4 years. Wow. Thanks for watching for so many years. Hey, Floridians know about rain. We can smell rain. I 100% can smell rain. I know the smell of rain. Ryan's smoking a 20-pound bird. Oh my God, that sounds so good. No puppies today. I'm sorry. I can't wait to get them home though. All right, so let's look at this big dip in the jet stream coming. So this is where we tend to look first in the upper weather patterns to see if we have any potential outbreak for any strong storms or anything. So this is your 500 millibar. And Reed Timmer calls it a bowling ball, but it does look like a ball. It's a dip in the jet stream basically, and you get this big upper level winds dip down. And what this does, sometimes it allows Gulf moisture to feed in on the front side and create thunderstorms out ahead of it. So big question marks as far as storms coming. Now this would be like more Thursday night, Friday. Now Thanksgiving forecast, let's go that real quick we'll get through the week here. But as far as Thanksgiving Day goes, this is Thanksgiving morning. So here's our next system starting to brew here. This is Thanksgiving morning. So there is a chance Texas, Louisiana, around that general area, Thanksgiving could be a little wet. Southeast clean. But this is where that system starts to brew here during the day. So Thanksgiving could get a little juicy middle part of the upper Gulf east or westward as this system starts to take shape. And there you go. So there's 500 millibar. That usually means, we could see some storms developing out ahead of it. And we could see some storms, all the way to the East Coast. This is your upper level winds, but this sometimes indicates where we could see a lot of instability. Big low pressure system developing. Anytime you get anything, 990s over land, you know that's a low pressure system, which could bring storms. And then on the backside, we could see snow. And that's where I'm saying if you want to be sneaky and get away this weekend, maybe Gatlinburg has some snow coming. I'm going to dive into that for the weather this week. So storm potential Friday brewing. Big solid low pressure system showing up on the maps here. This is Friday morning, and definitely something that's starting to take shape a little bit. That we could see, some big winds. This is your 850 wind map. This is Friday morning, midday morning. But look at that. These are low-level winds. Could be some really stronger winds developing for the East Coast northward. As this system, kind of like a nor'easter, but stays a little bit more over land. So this is Saturday morning. I guess the good news too on our Thursday morning. Macy's Day Parade looks great. In years past, we've done Macy's Day Parade's forecasts, right? I didn't even think about that. But right now, we're looking good because Thursday morning, our system that we're watching is behind it. And look at that. So could be A-OK for Macy's Day Parade. So let's look at some other stuff. So Macy's Day Parade looks really good. I know my kids like it. They've grown up watching Snoopy. Here's our pressure reading, though. This is, pretty intense. Low pressure, possibly. Down to 9. Is that 978 now? Yeah, could be. That's pretty strong. Let's take a look here at the euro. No, 980. Oh, it is 978. Yeah, look at that. So man, we got. So here's what it looks like. So here's Friday night. Could be something to really watch. It's a developing low pressure system. 982 millibar over Pennsylvania. But look at that, pretty powerful looking system spinning up out of here. Now by Sunday morning it should be gone. So pretty much it's like this: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday it's gone. So, but that's definitely setting up for something to watch here. Going into the weekend. Now let's look at some snow forecast for that. I don't. Let's see what the SPC is even talking about it yet. I don't think they would be yet. So, clustered around two solutions: more progressive upper trough, severe potential limited, mainly due to the modest Gulf moisture. So, yeah, they're watching it. Could result in strong, severe thunderstorm potential in the Thursday, Friday, into the Saturday. They're saying so. All right, let's look at snow potential for the mountains of Tennessee. Let's do a sneaky little getaway. Who wants to go with me to Margaritaville? Hey, we had a great show, by the way. I was up there with the Furman guys. We were at DreamHack. Have anybody ever heard of DreamHack? DreamHack is a big gaming convention. It was in Atlanta. Huge. So I got to hang out with Greg and Jason and their whole crew, and it was really awesome. They had an amazing stuff. They had over 100 0E power banks there, helping the gamers continuous power their gaming, which was a sight to be seen. I helped set them up. They had 100 of these things set up. It was unbelievable. A lot of great feedback, though, on their 0E, so I was really happy for them. It's definitely something you seriously think about getting. I saw the most amazing story of a lady during one of the hurricanes that had a 0E running her refrigerator and some other stuff, right? And the 0E ran about 7 to 8 hours, right? Generator, TV, or a refrigerator, TV, radio, charging your phones and stuff. It ran about 8 hours. She had a little inverter, and it only took an hour to fully charge the 0E. So the little inverter would charge the 0E for an hour, and then she'd have another 8 to 9 hours with her 0E running everything quiet, electric battery, right? So that little inverter recharged it 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I don't know how many times it recharged it, but I'm just 1 or 2 gallons of gas. It recharged the 0E half a dozen times at least. So it was really ingenious. That's what I would do if I was gonna use it. I mean, we're gonna take it camping. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually have it set up to run our radios and stuff, and then just charge it for an hour and turn everything off and keep things quiet. Look at that heavy snow. Damn it, I gotta go to Gatlinburg. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so look at that. That's our snowfall for Friday night into Saturday on the Euro map. Now, that's pretty aggressive. We're talking 5 inches. Literally 5.9 max inches. But there you go. The secret's between us, right? Snow in Gatlinburg this weekend. And if Emily didn't have a softball camp, I would probably go up there. But we got to get her on the caller's radar. Here's the GFS. As in GFS doing GFS things, it doesn't even show it. But that doesn't make sense. So it's not 100% guaranteed. Put it to you that way. That's a bummer. So I don't really like the GFS at all. Let's see what our blended models are showing for at least the mountains there. Let's take a look. And we'll do total snowfall. And of course, the darn thing ain't working. Let's do 24-hour snowfall. What the heck, man? This thing sometimes doesn't like to work. Let's go southeast. Nope. Damn it. Total snowfall. Nothing's working? What's up with that? The 12Z? Oh, there we go. 12Z. Okay. A little better. Now we can zoom in a little more on Tennessee. There we go. All right. Total snowfall. Look at this here. Let's take a look. And drum roll. Ah, there you go. Hey, that's good. This is a blend of models. And at least a combination of models, which includes the GFS, so it says nothing, is at least showing snow here in the mountains. For Friday night into Saturday. You can see it, what's brewing here. Friday night into Saturday, you can see it clear as day. This is our low pressure coming in hot, and here's Thursday night. Let's go to Friday morning. There it is. So there's our big low pressure system. So we'll have rain ahead of it on Friday morning, and look at the snow wrapping around the backside, and look at that snow coming in hot and heavy. This is Saturday at 3 a.m. Backside snow rolling in from Tennessee. Could have some in northern Georgia too. That's this weekend coming up. It's a Thanksgiving snow. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Anybody watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? I love it. Mary Carol Chapman, good morning. So what did we learn today? Lingering linguini front for Florida. Things get kind of dicey Tuesday night into Wednesday for the middle part of the state. Could be some storms Tuesday night into Wednesday. Big system starts to develop Texas, Louisiana, Thanksgiving Day, and it's going to barrel its way northeastward, deepening down in the potentially 970, 980 range, which would bring a lot of storms. East Coast, got to really watch out for. This is, kind of developing, but we could see some strong storms here across the Carolinas. This is Friday here coming in off that Atlantic, so could be some strong storms here for East Coast states. And then as our pressures get going, check out these wind gusts now. Holy cow, we're going to see some amazing winds here coming in for the Outer Banks. Look at that, 67 mile an hour wind gust. This is Friday at 3 p.m.-ish. Now, granted, it's one model, but the pattern is setting up. GFS not even showing anything. 6 mile an hour. But I would gamble on the Euros, what we could see brewing right now. This is only 3-4 days away. There's our system. Could bring some heavy rains hey, look at that. Brian Elliott, member for 25 months. Holy cow. Something just popped up, Mr. Brian Elliott. Thank you, buddy. Make sure we get you your second year shirt. That's a pain. We're trying to simplify this whole brew crew thing so everybody has one happy place to meet. Oh, Shelly knows them. All right, so here's a big low. This is Saturday, 5 a.m. Look at these winds, man. It's going to be windy Saturday. Holy cow, bunga. Heavy. Look at low pressure system developing over New York City. Temperatures are not going to drop much, unfortunately. This is going to diagonal itself kind of out of the mix here for Florida. A lot of people ask me, we're going to have a big, this is Friday, 1 p.m. So we are going to get a little bit of cool down for the southeast from this system developing on Thanksgiving Day. But it's not going to be, we could see some storms. Look at this. Could see a little squall line. Classic winter squall line maybe setting up here out in the Gulf. That means that's lose umbrella weather. If you remember. So this Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock. Could be a mess for Black Friday shoppers. Let's go to Black Friday shopping, by the way. Ugh. So I need to do a Black Friday shopping forecast that could be 5 a.m. Friday morning, 4 a.m. Friday morning. Storms developing here. No Black Friday fun in the yellow or green areas. But we could see some storms here. But as far as the cool weather goes, just not seeing that big dip in the cool air this time around. Nothing too wild, put it to you that way. Here's your low temperatures. The best shot might be Saturday, Sunday. Let's look at Saturday. So generally warm up here coming through the next several days. Here's Friday morning. Lows are going to be back to 69 across Interstate 470 for Tampa. Lows for Friday morning, middle 70s. So things are kind of warm Friday. And then we get into Saturday. There's our cold front starting to come back down again. And Sunday night, Monday night, 40s and 50s. That's our cold day is Saturday night into Monday morning. And then a slow warm up again. So first part of the week next week, but nothing's showing up crazy as far as temperatures go. It's this is not going to bring a lot of cool air down. It's more of a dipping low that's not coming Arctic wise. But it'll cool down over the weekend. We could have some rain chances Friday, but the weekend, like I was mentioning, the weekend looks good pretty much for everybody as far as rains go. Let's look to confirm that on the 7-day surface analysis map here, and we can look into time. Here's our cold front backing up. Here's tomorrow. All right, here's right now, actually. Here's tomorrow. There's our front backing up Tuesday. Heavier rains on the East Coast, but pretty much the whole peninsula, some into southern Georgia there. There's our front backing up tomorrow. It's going to linger around overnight into Wednesday morning, and then it slowly pulls out of here. Here's our next system starting to brew Wednesday. Here's Thanksgiving morning. There it is, starting to brew out in Texas, Louisiana. There it starts. Here it comes. Friday, we could see that double whammy line coming through Florida. Here it is. And then by Friday night, it's pretty much gone. There's your snow Friday night in the mountains. Our little secret. And then there she goes. Now, that's a potential nor'easter type of setup, man. 970 pressure. That could be nasty. It's not really bringing a lot of Arctic air with this one. So it looks like more of a wet, windy deal Friday night, Saturday for the Northeast. And then there we go. There you go. So the weekend, here's Saturday, pretty much clean for everybody, except for the Northeast. And then Saturday into Sunday, it's pretty awesome. Sunday, look at that. So Sunday's the best day of the weekend. How about that, Becky? But anyway, All right. Anything else we can chit chat about? So yeah, weather's interesting, right? There's always weather to talk about. I love it. Always weather. Always weather to talk about. Man, I went to sleep with my contacts in last night. I don't even know what the heck I was thinking. So I'm just reading y'all's chit chat. Good to see everybody chit chatting. We'll be live Wednesday. World Cup's on. Chris, never been a big soccer fan, but you know what? I did watch some of it last night, and it did. Once you understand it, I'm sure it's better. Cruise, Stephanie, you got us cruise this weekend. Well, let's talk about our cruise. So the exciting thing about our cruise is this. All right, so I'm dealing with our hotel today. Put the money deposit down. We're doing a Brew Crew member party on land Sunday, March the 12th. And for our cruisers, Sunday, March the 12th. I think it's going to be 4 to 9 p.m. time frame. Basically, when you check in, we got a big ballroom rented at our host hotel over by Cape Canaveral. Going to have music. We're going to have a shrimp boil that you can RSVP for. You got to let Shelly know so we can get the tickets in. We're going to have some free music and some free drinks maybe. I don't know. We're working on some sponsors. It's going to be an awesome meet and greet Sunday, March 12th. And then our cruise is coming. We're leaving Monday, and we're going to cruise till Friday, and we got some events planned. We got some photo opportunities. We're doing a meet and greet party on the ship the day of. We're doing a seminar on the ship. Shelly's already got the presentation packets or the certificates made up for our certificate of completion for Hurricane Preparedness 2023. You'll get one of those. So if you're working in the industry, it's potentially a write-off. The company we're dealing with Miss Kim Shipley, she's been phenomenal. Unbelievably service that she's coming on the ship to help host our event too, to make sure we have a nice smooth ship experience, and our meet and greets are great, and all the activities that we have planned. We're going on Coco Cay. We're trying to do some stuff for the kids. It's going to be an all-around good time. I know Shelly's making the ducks again. We're going to be hiding ducks on the ship and doing a cool photo op maybe on the helicopter pad. But the company she works for is called Continuing Education at Sea. So Royal Caribbean actually has a ballroom on the ship, and we're going to be doing the presentation that I love doing. I'm going to get to do it on the ship, and that'll be a lot of fun. We might have a Bloody Mary bar before that. Because Royal's got the best Bloody Mary bar I've ever experienced is on Royal. Like awesome. So I'll hold off on mine until I'm done talking. But anyway, it'll be fun. An unofficial party. I guess we'll have the official stuff, and then if you bump into me at the bars, we'll have a really good time off record, right, Yohel? There's our buddy Yohel. He's going along. He thinks he can hang with me. I don't know, man. I got a very trained liver. But anyway, Sean, you need to know about hurricanes. Sean Woods, you need to be able to educate new people coming to hurricane-prone areas on what to expect with storms. And in this way, you can learn how storms form, what areas are impacted, what kind of threats that storms pose to people, about surge, about wind. It's education. It's an awesome presentation. I love it to death. I get to do one with my good friends at ABC. They're doing their corporate meeting in January. That got postponed due to Ian. So I have a new one put together in January that we'll be able to have ready to rock and roll. So that'll be good. Bloody Mary with chicken wings. Chris, I do have softball highlights. I don't want to bore everybody, though. What is this? What is this thing? Oh my God, who is this? Oh, that's Kissimmee. Never mind. I do another event with my race cars, and I got to get my butt going on that thing. Oh, Austin. Hey, Miss Shelley. Austin said he's good to go. He's going to be our DJ. We decided on a DJ for most of our party on March the 12th, because DJs, we have a lot of kids going. They can play some stuff. They can play country. They can play, we're going to get people dancing. Shelly's going to go out there and do the what's that, the shuffle thing, Cupid shuffle. I'm not. I'm actually trying to get my little local guy, Bill. He does our Taco Tuesday. Our Taco Tuesday place is closing. I'm so sad. I want to open up a coffee shop. I'm thinking, maybe it's a little too soon, but I'm going to see if old Bill can come along and do some country. And I'm trying to get a hold of our buddy Andy Simmons. Maybe he could come down and do our originals and sing our MWP songs. That would be so cool for that. But anyway, all right. Well, listen, I rambled on enough. We'll be live Wednesday. So there's a lot of weather to talk about, man. I need to do a YouTube Thanksgiving video, maybe. Got a little weather coming up. Macy Day Parade looks good. Yeah. See, Mondays are going to be. So I was laying in bed this morning and I'm thinking, all right, Monday. So now that we're in kind of a non-tropical mode, we do this all winter long and we do it all spring long. I think Mondays need to be dedicated to the week ahead. Like the week ahead, Daily Brew with Mike. We'll talk about the week ahead, and then I think that would always be a good video to talk about the weather coming. So, but I want to get Christmas lights up too. I want to get my roof done. I'm going to get out there and get my roof done first. Then maybe I'll come back in and do a little quickie weather, man. It's always like I gotta do the hard stuff first, and getting the lights on the roof is definitely the hard stuff. So I gotta put shoes on for that. because I don't want to slip off the ladder. That's never fun. So, all right. Well, listen, that was always great being here with everybody and seeing you. Oh, let's do softball highlights, Chris said. All right, let's bore everybody. So I need to get Emily. I got to use what I figured out with well, I don't know the easiest way to do this. I guess I could look her up on Facebook maybe. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And who you know the whole deal. So Emily is progressing phenomenally with her softball. I'm so proud. I actually was looking at a post that's popped up, something else. So let's pull up her highlights from the weekend. They're really good, by the way. So let me pull them over here. It's I gotta switch. Oh, I don't want to switch over to her. No, I don't want to do that. All right, let's just pull it up here. Let's turn. I don't want to switch it. I didn't switch it yet. No, I didn't. Okay. So let's pull up enlarge. There's that. And I don't know if I can get any bigger than that or not. Let's try one more button. That's probably as big as it'll get. Maybe. I think. Maybe. All right. So you can kind of see, well, how do I make it any bigger than this? I don't think I really can. Oh, there it is, really big. It's too big. It actually won't even fit the screen. All right. Well, anyway, we'll play it anyway. So, all right. So here's their play. So this is a big showcase called the Gold Star Showcase, and she's playing for the Lady Bombers, guest playing. So there she is at second. All right. So she had 2 double plays. She only, it's hard to get all her highlights, but so here's her first one. So ball goes to short. She gets it. Double play. Pretty good, right? All right, here's another one. Hard drive. She jumps up and gets it. Chucks it back to first. Misses the runner. That's the big thing. She had to throw to the outside of the runner to make sure that she didn't hit the runner. So that was heads up, right? All right, so here's hitting. This is her hitting. She had quite a few right field. Her coach Doug at the Bonet really teaches her hard on hitting right field. So she got 2 RBIs there. Here's another one over the head. Like, nice shot to the fence. That's a double. And rounds the bases there. And then that's another shot that actually went by the right fielder, and she got an infield home run. I mean, it's not really counts that way, but she did come around. I'll fast forward that. Boom. So, hey, whatever, right? Got 2 RBIs. There's one up the middle. Now, that girl made a heck of a catch, but it would have been up the middle. I put it on there. There's a nice little shot. RBI. Got the girl home. And I think I have one more in here. This one was a hard hit. The girl bobbled it, and it just showed that she beat it out. I mean, all right, here's her pitching. So she had 6 innings pitched. She had 11 strikeouts. These are all strikeouts. Look at that curveball, man. Holy moly. Let me rewind that one. Watch this curveball. Look at that sucker, man. And I kind of like the dejection of the batters as they walk away. Kind of mean, right? But that was a good one. She only had 1 hit in 6 innings. 0 earned run. Now, she's not the best pitcher in the world, but when she's on, She hits her spots. The best one's right here. This is not that one. The last out. This is crazy right here. Watch this girl. She just gave him. Watch this. It's a screwball. See it curve? Watch. Here it comes. It's going to curve outside. And look at it. She shakes her head like, I don't know. And she had a couple more second base plays, but that's all. So there you go. My girl. That's where we were. It was 43 degrees in Newberry yesterday, and it was drizzle and rain almost the whole day. I don't know how she did it. No, 11 strikeouts and 6 innings. Yeah, that was 2. So one game was 4 innings. She got 6 strikeouts, and 7 strikeouts. And the other game, she pitched 2 innings because it's a showcase, so the team rotated her. So she got 2 innings, but she had 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. Pretty good. So she's getting stronger. Hopefully, getting stronger. And she's got a 3.9 GPA, coaches, if you're listening. And you get Mike's weather page as bring some love to your school. I don't know about that, James. I don't want her to go to a school where she's going to sit. She wants to play. Oh, you guys are great. Untangling lights is not fun, Mark. Oh God, I know. The first step is A, and the lights is A, making sure that they work, and it's always exciting because some of the lights that I have you can't buy anymore, like my hanging lights, and I had them cut, and I wire tied them so that they fit the roof perfect, you know. So that's why today's goal is this. I have a star. I have the hanging lights, and I have the lights that go around the soffits. That's my goal today. If I get that up, it's a win-win. And I had to gear myself up for it. I'm like, you got this, Mike. Anyway, so thank you guys. I appreciate your comments about Emily. You guys have known it. I mean, can you believe that, you know, some people are new to our page, which is great. I absolutely appreciate the heck out of it. But I've been showing Emily now since she was born almost, or at least Sarah, because I started my page in 2009. I was trying to find one of them that I did years ago. We did a support video one time. Wish I could play the music. I can't because they would absolutely they would bust me. I hate it. But you know, here's a good one. I can't turn the music up though because it's going to get me. But let's see if I talk. So I put music on all this. I can't play it. I hate it. I don't think I can. TikTok lets you play. Ah, there's music playing. Damn it. See, I don't know why TikTok lets you play music and YouTube doesn't. Or Facebook. I don't know. Let's see. This one might be cute. This is 2014.
It's Monday, April 21st.
Ah, there's music on that one too. Damn it. All right. Enough of that. All right, so, hey, have a great Monday. If you're living down in South Florida, you got rains today. And, you know, this is going to slowly start backing up today. And then tomorrow, we're going to have rains across the peninsula tomorrow and Wednesday. Yucky rains. Unfortunately, we got Thursday Thanksgiving rains for Texas, Louisiana, northward. It's going to be brewing eastward. And we got some strong storms possible Friday for the East Coast to start watching for as this turns into kind of a nor'easter setup without the snow for New England. And a lot of wind Friday, Saturday. And there's snow in the Smokies coming. Don't tell nobody. Thank you, Anita. All right. We'll see everybody Wednesday. All right. Have a great day. Thanks for watching as always. Thanks to Miss Shelley for her help behind the scenes. Her and Julie are working hard on the addresses to start mailing out our goodies for the end of the year. And, of course, Phil always there on the backside, too. And we're looking forward to our cruise. I booked our hotel room today for that. So there you go. All right, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you Wednesday. All right. See you.